Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching our program Business Today. Today we will cover all the points in the marketing strategy, how to produce a product, how to promote the product, and then how to distribute the product. All that we need to balance between strategic and tactical plan. So today we honor to invite Mr. Som Sambak from Campaign Company. He will share with us how to balance AP in the marketing strategy. Good morning, Mr. Sambak. Thank you for coming our studio today. So I know that today you will share with audience all the points how we balance between strategic and tactical plan in the marketing strategy. I think it's a very great idea and it's a very new thing in marketing strategy because normally we only have 4 P's and 7 P's in marketing mix or marketing strategy. But today, you will share with audience about 8 P's. It's very interesting for us. So, can you share with us the idea of this?
Hello, I think this is a Cambodian style. Normally, we respect each other with our hand. Yeah, we call it Sompia. Okay, or the way we respect. So actually today we have this program to come up with what we call is a marketing strategy, and we have now modified a little bit our presentation, okay, or our show on the marketing strategy based on 8 P's. We have this 8 P because in order to have the balance of the strategic piece and the tactical piece. So in order to have the balance of strategic piece and tactical piece, so we have 4 of the strategic piece and we have 4 of the tactical piece. So what is really different between strategic piece and the tactical piece? The simple is that strategic piece is something like you have to think very carefully, you have to study very carefully. If you are not clear, you need consultant, you need advisor, you need to have brainstorming, you have to discuss in detail, because the strategic piece, once you introduce, once you launch, you cannot simply change it. Yeah, because so what are the pieces that you cannot simply change it? There are 4 things, or there are 4 pieces that I want to introduce down here. Is that the first one is partner, or we call it partnership. Today in today's business, normally people are not start the business alone, because I think start the business alone, it becomes so lonely, and you do not have that kind of broad knowledge. So that is why, because when strategic P, you cannot simply change it. So if there is a need of consultant, you need to engage consultant. If there is a need to have advisors, you need to seek advice from experienced people, from educated people, or from, we call it a mentor, to make sure that you have good ideas, you have a lot of inputs, and then in your team, you need to have, meeting, to have brainstorming. People are putting ideas, you discuss in details. So when you come up, when you introduce into the market, or when you launch into the market, you cannot simply change it. That is why we call it a strategic P. So strategic P consists of partner, consists of people, consists of products, and placement. Okay. So let's just briefly about partner. Today business, people very seldom start the business alone. You know why? Because today competition are very tough. That is why we need a partner, because partner will come from different corner of society, will come with different knowledge, different experience, and also another word we can say is that we have different resource. So we have the resource of knowledge, we have the resource of finance, and we have the resource of information, different. That is why we need a partner. So once you have a good partner, it's really promising that mostly the business will success because you have very good partner. But once you have good partner, you will look into the second thing is people. People, as I can say, is that we cannot just simply recruit people in, and then when people are not good, you just simply terminate. It's not as simple as that, because that is why people we define as a strategic P. You need to be very careful when you recruit people, because I read a lot of books, especially from the successful entrepreneur. The advice is that you better not to recruit people in order to prevent getting the wrong people in, because when you're getting the wrong people in, it will create a lot of bad things in the company. And once you decide to terminate people, getting people, giving the job, offering the good pay, offering the good benefit is fine. But when you terminate people losing their job, losing their income, or there are big problems. Okay, there's a big problem. So once you terminate someone is going away. Even the people that they stay back is still frustrated, because people may think, when is my turn? Okay, that is why you need to be very careful with people. Therefore, we consider people as a strategic P. Okay, it's strategic P, or the P that is above all else. Then the third strategic P is product. Product, of course. Normally, in entrepreneur, product, we call it the heart of the company. Product is the heart of the company. So product is your heart, or in other words, product is your love. Okay, so because of you love to do something, that is why you do it. So don't just simply introduce something into the market, or don't just simply produce something and then launch into the market. So you have to be very careful. That is why when you launch the product to the market, you cannot just simply change the quality, change the shape, change the content, change the weight, change the volume. Okay, because you cannot simply do that. That is why product is very strategic. Last but not least is the placement. Placement, we can talk of distribution, we can talk of distributor, we can talk of a geographic area, because that is we have to define. We have to determine that what place, what location that we choose. Something like if you look into the franchising, they are very careful in choosing the location, because once you choose the wrong location, then your business is failed. Yeah, you're kind of losing out all your investment, because you make the wrong decision in terms of choosing the location. That is why choosing location is very strategic decision. In the service industry, location is 80%. The promise of a successful business. That is why now people are doing a lot of franchising. You can look at Brown, you can look at Starbucks, you can look at Amazon Cafe, or the other franchise like the pizza company, even our local brand like Park Cafe. They very carefully choose the location. So this is the strategic P. So when it comes to tactical P, the other side, like pricing, so pricing we consider a tactical, because pricing, when you price too cheap, you can increase. When you pricing too expensive, you can reduce your price. Okay, as long as you remain competitive, you make some profit. You can change at any time you want to change. Secondly, we consider promotion as a tactical P, because promotion, if this promotion approach is not work, if this promotion mechanic is not work, you can just change overnight. I used to work with Nestle and Unilever. So in Nestle or Unilever, if they want to change promotion mechanic, they just make announcement tonight, then tomorrow they implement the new promotion mechanic. Okay, and you can say, yesterday you have this promotion mechanic, I haven't decided to buy it, and now you come up with a new promotion. It's fine, because when they change, it's change. Okay, you have to get into the new one. The old one has already, cancelled, something like that. So when it comes to advertising, it's the same thing. If a certain advertising media does not work, then you can just, give a notice that we terminate this. We want to terminate this advertising contract. Following the contract that we have been signed, follow all the conditions, and then we choose the other ways of promoting to promote your brands, to promote your product. Thirdly, when it comes to physical evidence, we're talking of decoration, we're talking of something like we do to attract people, to have people attention to your company, to your place, to your location, to your premise, to your shop, okay, or something like to your restaurant, to your coffee shop, something like that. See, so when you feel like you need to change something, you feel like you want to modify something, you can just modify it. You come up with the renovation design, you engage the contractor, you just do it one night, you just do it two days or 3 days, then you will have the new place look so nice. That is we call it a tactical approach when it comes to physical evidence. Even of course, we need to spend some money, but we can make it happen overnight. Okay. That is why we call that is a tactical approach. Last but not least, when it comes to process, of course, every company, they have what we call is standard operation procedure. But any standard operation procedure can be changed, because if you feel that the procedure or the process is not smooth, then you can just introduce the new process, or you modify the existing process. Then you call up for the meeting tomorrow, then you can just implement the new process. Okay, so that is why process we consider as tactical, because the process can be changed, the new process can put in place, and then the old process you can remove it, you can take it away. So this is basically, that is why I call it the balance of the strategic and the tactical. So there are consists of 4 strategics and then 4 tactical approach. Okay, so basically this is the summaries of the APs.
Thank you, Mr. Samba. It's very interesting. It's about APs. Can you share with us about that the partner? The partnership you share with us is like the shareholder, but with me and my understanding is a partnership is not only the shareholder, but also the supplier and other partner outside provide a service. So what do you think about this?
Actually, when we talk about business partner, what I mean down here is I would mostly refer to the shareholders, okay? Because normally the shareholder, we call it a business partner. But you are right, when it comes to partners, not just about the shareholders, okay? Who is really, come together to set up the business, to set up the enterprise. That is very important, because you cannot simply change it. But however, suppliers is also considered as a strategic partner. Because some enterprise, you are not success because you choose the wrong supplier. Yeah, you choose the wrong supplier. Because once you choose the wrong supplier, you will get the wrong material. Yeah, something like, okay, if the supplier supplying a very poor quality material, and then you engage with that supplier, you will get a very poor quality material. For example, in campaign, be very careful, choosing the supplier, because if you choose the supplier who supply very poor quality raw material or packed material, you will end up having your poor quality products, okay, and it is the big mistake, when you don't carefully choosing the partner. But however, like campaign, we are 17 years in business. Our partner, we form campaign with 3 people, and now these 3 partners still together. We don't have any problem. We don't have anything to separate from each other. We are having a very good solidarity. We are very good friends. It like we are in family. So therefore I say choosing partner is very important, okay? Either your business partner or shareholder, or your suppliers is also the partner. And then when it comes to distributor, I will talk about the placement later on. Yeah.